Pakistan station of liar from yes. Hey. You know Pakistan, you know Cinnamon. You know a young general represent favor the son. Now the son boy.
Now here it is. This is the original Mark Daddy Mikey Jarrett, and I am telling you about Unionmedia TV. See, so what me tell you, say, Unionmedia, they have named you. You are so like the sun that shines so bright. Unionmedia, they could not stop you. Cause when it come at night, you're the moonlight. You twinkle, 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 twinkle like the stars. Who make the galaxy so pretty? So Union Music, Union TV, you are so lovely with all the works of art. Yeah, this is the original Mark Daddy Mikey Jarrett. From day one, Mr. Excitement, the great grand joke of York, seeing and so much name, but watch out. Them have to put in the Hall of Fame. Tell the whole of them have to spread Union name. This is a business and not a joke game. In case you never know, we just can't tame. Tell the whole of them name it big all over Spain. And even down the lane, or even upon the main. And even if a sunshine and even if a rain. Tell the whole of them Union Music. Seeing them that tell you about. Hey, blessings, yeah man, fall like thunderstorm. Union Music, seeing Unionmedia TV, and also Apache Sound Station, seeing, and no care what, saying unity is strength, and a chain is as weak as the weakest link. So, like Hyman said, it's not a me thing, it is a we thing. United we stand and divided we fall. And right now, a union saying, yeah, we say. So Unionmedia TV, yeah, from earth all the way past all the moon, we will reach a sun. Because some guys just end up in a Mars and can't go too far. But you say, true, we have the strength, we can look in at the sun and know, say, Rastafari blessings, and we're not going to melt like butter in the sun. We'll just stay firm and don't be eaten by a gingy worm, and the fool will never learn. Yeah. Respect mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, sisters and brothers, nieces and nephews. Saying can't forget the great ones them. Or you forget about your grandmother and your great-grandmother and your grandfather. You're the outer harder. Saying, and with this closing, remember all the women them who are stalwart in the business, like the great Hortense Ellis, who is not here around anymore, and we can go on to Phyllis Dillon, and we can go on to some great people. Remember, woman is the mother of civilization, so respect with all respect. Mark Daddy.
I presented to you by Unionmedia TV. You know the thing said already. I'm your host, Van All-Star, and today's guest is no other than the great Grand Duke of New York, Mikey Jarrett. What's up, Mikey?
Pleasure to be here. This place is my home.
Of course.
See? Now Unionmedia TV to the world. Tell it to the man, woman, boys, and girl.
Awesome.
See? Yeah, man. So we have some family.
Well, Mikey, we have a whole heap of things to reason about. Trust me.
Hey.
See? So, we just get straight to the beginning. What got you into becoming a DJ? What inspired you to say, yeah, this one though?
Well, you know some used to sing first.
Eh?
Yeah, man, me I sing for a little brethren Sony and Papa Das, you know. See, you know, them time the Willow, a DJ, you know. I mean, I sing, you know.
What?
Yeah, but we used to just go make cassette. See, in the 50s on a dancing yard. See, but as time goes on, things go, because you want to know. When my daddy get big, not for jump today, but I'm just telling you what happened. I went to a doctor out of Long Island, because you know you start a tour, you know, one thing, Philip Smart, to recommend rest in peace, the great one. So when the man pushed the scope down through my nose and go down all the way in my throat box, he said if you had a tonsil, we could operate on that. But what happened is you damage your voice box by eating all that hot food. This is when your man eat all dumpling and yeah man, food hot baba, scotch up down there. So that was it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I made the transition to DJing.
Well, it's so much things. Because when you grow as a youth, you know, a Jamaica, you know, saying, you used to lead in a band, saying, yeah, North, Western St. Angel, Sons Rising SUN band, which I'm a wife, father band, you know. Them man, there was the first band after Jamaica military band.
Okay.
For come out to come play. So I was a part of it as a drum major. Them time there, every Wednesday, Mapen Cemetery funeral and yeah, lead the procession. You have a youth named Baka, Leroy Manning, saying, and one named Desmond Malcolm, just for name a few, not everyone, saying, Winston Williams, that I'm a little brother-in-law, him a play the cymbal, saying, and one named Costas, you know, yeah, him now, Mr. Grandson, him used to depend the tenor drum, and when we are going on a road line, you know, so when you march, no, when you fling up the staff up in the air, it goes 6'6" and spin back and you catch it and up here crowd and peer things go on, my brother, cause from a youth, saying, me that road from early days when them tell you say, it take a village to raise a child. Because when my mother not have no babysitter, I'm gonna dance. And we could have show legs. Saying, we are all about, you know what I mean, Alter Beach. We're going out a Gold Coast. We're going so much place because my mother now is a woman where beautiful woman I never got. I mean, I tell them days, you know, the money we run for the competition, you know, seeing a £5, you talk about Guinea. Time they have on your little short pants and your little vest and your bow tie. You better fling some snowfall and some yellows and something and make sure so you win the trophy. See, plus your mama, right, because my mother was a young woman. She used to drink the white rum, you know. Yeah, so as I speak about my mom, can never forget her, you know, because even yesterday and today was the time 1982 when my mother passed. And I went to Jamaica, forward, seeing and lick really my Channel 1 studio, seeing and then a telegram comes, so my mother drop out, so I have to catch a flight and head forward to New York. Remember the lick tour with him, I lick the Delroy Wilson, How Can I Love Someone When You're Here? And I lick another rhythm, seeing which is Turn It Round and do a song called Too Much Racket. See? So you'll have Thriller, original Thriller from Trenchtown as another man, I him write the song and you know, and the brother go like I him write the things. Cause at the same time, I'm gonna do a thing called starvation for the Africans. When Ethiopia did I go through all them things there. Then when skill and success come now for Vice, Palmer rhythm, they must sing something else and hear it and switch back and what's right, young Africans.
Okay, which are showing you produce.
Yeah, that's my idea, that's all them do, but me not fight scan. But me have a next rhythm when me get, seeing, where that it bad with him. Circle them, I must be popsicle.
Yeah.
At you know what I mean, so, my brother, talk to me.
All right, Mikey. You know me want to talk to them about now. I want to tell you a little bit about early dancehall days in New York City.
Okay.
Early dancehall days. We are talking about from you first forward in the place and yeah.
All right. Milan, America, April 23rd, 1970. I was only 16 years old. So Milan, a place called Clinton Hill. See, 296 Lafayette Avenue to be exact, between Grand and St. James Place. See? So, me and my brother and my mother, and my father had just come send for it. You know what I mean? So, we didn't know on the first day, not the first day, but in the same week, we go in the park that between Grand and Classroom.
Okay.
Right? So in the park, you know, you have the seesaw board and you have the swing. But my brother now did come with some little, you know, back in the days, the little 7-inch come with the little adapter in the record. And we'd have a little portable turntable and a player in the park. Seeing some African American, because white people never really, you know, come up to me and say, yo, man, where you from? I say, you mean where I'm from? He say, you from Bombay? You little curry eating this, that, and the brother broke my turntable and get me miserable. And then time when I come to America, we could have carry a ratchet. Saying, yeah, those days you never travel with a suitcase, but you travel with a grab. So, we deal with it, because we don't really take bad up. Because from where I grew in at the garrison, seeing we learn for do not be an offender, but be a defender.
Awesome.
So you stand up for your rights.
Awesome, right.
Defend your thing, see?
Yeah.
So, we spend a little time there, and I go to school called Eastern District, over there in Williamsburg. See? Because, I'm going to tell you a little short story now, since you asked me about some things, and you said your only union can get me to serve this communion. See, no disrespect to all aspect. See, when I come to America, I already have a daughter at Jamaica,